Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Vivo V7 and V7 Plus. Powered by Renault, Hike, Nestaway and Canara HSBC, Oriental Bank of Commerce Life Insurance.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. A 4-minute video went viral, and as angry as that 4-minute video made me and my whole team here at Republic, it is the reaction, or rather the lack of it, that followed. A child, an 11-year-old girl, is held by the jaw and pulled by a Bollywood singer by the name of Papon. Her face is smeared with holy color, almost as though Papon is trying to be playful. But then this Bollywood personality, exploiting the innocence of this young child, he holds her face and pushes her hard towards him, pushes himself, and then he kisses her lips, forces himself on her. And it's on tape, and in that one moment, the color from that child's face is gone. She is as shocked as she is confused. Ladies and gentlemen, this video should not just shock you. This video should make your heart wrench. Because if we as a country have normalized this, if sexual abuse has been normalized, then we as a country have failed every woman and every child who is a victim of it. But ladies and gentlemen, there is a more grotesque and a sickening moment than seeing this video of this pervert Papon almost doing a jig after the act of sexually assaulting a minor. It is this otherwise preachy Me Too Brigade talking. Bollywood, to which Papon belongs, protected him today. Bollywood, which didn't have a single moment to take a stand against Papon today. Nobody spoke. Not one Bollywood personality dared to speak against Papon today. Not one tweet from Amitabh Bachchan. It appears either Amitabh Bachchan does not know or Amitabh Bachchan couldn't care less. Not one tweet, a message from any of the three Khans. Not one message from Farhan Akhtar. Not one message or a tweet from Deepika Padukone. Not one message from Ranveer. And why should they care? Because their film is released. They've made the money. Not one word from Priyanka Chopra. Not one word from Kangana Ranaut, Hrithik Roshan. Not one of them. Not one alphabet from Karan Johar. Not one alphabet from these people. And why am I talking about these people today? I'm talking about these people is because Bollywood's hypocrisy has never been as clear as this. They don't even speak up for each other when it comes to taking a stand. They don't have a spine. They don't even speak up for Padmavati before when this entire crisis happened. They don't even take on the Karni Sena. Okay. They support the Pakistani film stars. We question them, but we say okay. But this is not okay. When all of Bollywood, each one of these personalities goes out to protect one of their own who openly sexually assaults an 11-year-old girl, then I say tonight that not only have they let down this country, they do not have the right to look at themselves in the eye tomorrow. And in this country, the act of normalizing acts of rape and sexual assault has happened again and again. And the only logic here is, if you're powerful, you're going to get away with it. And if you're powerful friends, then all your powerful friends will turn into a hypocrite. And that is why R.K. Pachauri got away, because all of the Lutyens circuit in Delhi supported him when he was accused of sexual exploitation. That is the reason why Tarun Tejpal is still today not consistently staying in jail, because all the Lutyens media circuit came and said, it's all right if Tarun Tejpal commits an act of alleged rape. And similarly, viewers, this is exactly what is happening today. A famous Bollywood singer caught on tape for sexual exploitation is being supported by Bollywood because they are complicit with their silence tonight. That is our debate number one tonight. I want you to really tell us where you stand on it. My stand is very clear. Don't spare Papon. And where is the Bollywood Me Too Brigade tonight? Where is Shabana Azmi? Where is Nandita Das? Where are all of them tonight, and why are they quiet? Debate number 2 at 10 o'clock this evening. Now we are expecting a big announcement on Pakistan. That debate, a global setback from Pakistan, details of which will be on your channel in the next few minutes, is debate number 2. And here are the headlines this Friday evening on the debate tonight. 41-year-old Bollywood singer Papon forces himself on an 11-year-old girl. Don't spare this Bollywood singer tonight. Shockingly, all of Bollywood is supporting Papon. A forced kiss on the lips on an 11-year-old child is called a sign of affection for Papon. He's exposed himself completely. Not one word from Priyanka Chopra, Deepika Padukone, Ranbir or Amitabh Bachchan, all vocal on Weinstein and the Me Too campaign, but silent on Papon. Bollywood loses its voice. Bollywood loses its conscience. Intolerance upsets Bollywood, but molesters don't. Stars protect Papon as netas look the other way. This is the truth about our country today.
The IPL will go straight to bigwigs in the Congress party. And so their friends have been mobilized to see that this is sabotaged.
Massive victory for Republic. 292 days after the Sunanda investigation, the Kochi IPL angle is back in focus. And in a few minutes from now, Pakistan braces itself for biggest global embarrassment. FATF decision breaking on the debate tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight a 41-year-old Bollywood star, a singer called Papon, is caught on tape forcibly kissing an 11-year-old girl on her lips. He is clearly seen holding her jaw, pushing himself towards her, and then kissing her. But the entire Bollywood industry, this whole self-righteous film fraternity, which held Me Too placards and posted pictures on Instagram with it, has gone silent. Not the Khans, they won't speak one word on what happened to that 11-year-old girl. Not the Kapoors, not one alphabet from them on what happened to that 11-year-old girl. Not the Bachchans, not one word from Mr. Bachchan himself. Not one of them cares about speaking out against this pervert from their own fraternity who is trying to cloak his unacceptable sexual offenses as an act of fatherly affection. We won't spare him, however. Let's debate.
Tonight on The Debate, we'll show you a video that'll make your blood boil with rage. Popular Bollywood singer Papon, who's judging a reality show for kids, seen kissing a minor. Watch again. He first holds her by her jaw, then pretends to playfully smear color on her face, pushes himself towards her and kisses her on the lips. But this 41-year-old singer who forced himself on an 11-year-old child is defending his act as an act of extreme affection.
If the moment of affection argument by the lawyer was not shocking enough, listen to what Papon said in his first statement, and I quote, "I am an extremely affectionate and expressive person," justifying that kiss on the lips on the minor. "That's how I always have been with people close. Does he do this with more people? This is not an alien concept for me." He says, it's just a case of faulty camera angles. He calls it an accidental move. He says there's nothing objectionable about the kiss on the lips of the minor girl.
Is he the father? Is he the father? Is he the father? Is he the father? Is he the father of the child? Is he the father of the child? Is he? 1 second. I want to hear him. Is he the father of the child? Answer me. Is he the father of the child? Is he the father of the child?
Or my daughter
is
on
he the
list.
father of the child?
If this is the
is he the
scenario,
father of
if
the
this is
child? You cannot claim a
which Mr.
paternal
Goswami
relationship
wants
out
to
here.
give,
In your defense,
well,
it's the cheapest thing that you can do. He's the cheapest act to carry out an act of sexual assault and say, I was being fatherly. This is not fatherly. There was nothing fatherly in that. Tell me, what was fatherly about it? Okay, Gaurang, let's debate it.
His version is as appalling and as outrageous as the silence of Bollywood. The Me Too Brigade is maintaining a stony silence, not a word from Priyanka, Kangna, Kalki, Richa or Swara. And the bigwigs, Amitabh, Shah Rukh, Amir, Salman, Farhan, quiet. Not even a tweet for the minor who's victim of a sexual offense carried out by a man from their industry. The conspiracy of silence has gone on for far too long now. Be it Tarun Tejpal, who the pseudos backed, or Papon, who hasn't faced a word of condemnation from the industry. Their silence and their betrayal towards victims of sexual offenses is intolerable. Let's debate.
I'm opening the debate tonight. My first question goes to Deepika Narayan Bhardwaj, who's on the wrong side of the debate, with Runa Bhuiya, who's the Supreme Court advocate who brought this matter to the attention of the National Commission for the Protection of Child Rights. Runa, you did a damn good thing. Damn good thing. Now, the fact of the matter is Bollywood has lost its voice tonight. Mr. Amitabh Bachchan won't issue one tweet. None of the three Khans will speak. Amir Khan won't speak. Salman Khan won't speak. Farhan Akhtar will not speak. Priyanka Chopra will not speak, and why should Deepika Padukone speak? Padmavati has released. They've made the money. Sanjay Leela Bhansali could not care less if an 11-year-old girl is sexually assaulted by somebody from Bollywood. Ranveer and Ranbir could not care. The Kapoors don't care. In other words, today, you got the entire Bollywood industry on the one side, Deepika Narayan Bhardwaj, and Runa, you got one 11-year-old girl on the other. Shame on Bollywood. Bollywood should be boycotted in that case. If this is how they are going to respond, that if all of Bollywood were to turn around and say, we don't care about an 11-year-old girl being sexually assaulted by someone from the fraternity, then shame on Bollywood and shame on all those people, Deepika Narayan Bhardwaj, who are saying that in India, an 11-year-old girl can be sexually assaulted by anyone, who will turn around and say, Runa, later, that they were just being fatherly towards the person. I was being fatherly, I was being affectionate. It's pathetic, beyond pathetic. Deepika, I want you to start the debate and Runa can respond. Adwaita, welcome. Everyone, welcome. Not introducing everyone separately. Your defense first. Your defense, Deepika. Why are you defending this sexual assaulter?
Arnab, before I speak, can I request you that you would allow me to speak?
I always do.
Okay, thank you so much. And before I begin to say something on this episode, I just want to tell you, since you talked about it in the beginning, I've never defended R.K. Pachauri. I've never defended Tarun Tejpal. I've spoken vehemently on a recent case of sexual assault on children, which was a major news in US, but was not covered in India, of a pedophile Dr. Larry Nassar. So I absolutely do not have any sympathy for child molesters or sexual assaulters. Now, having said that, let me talk about Papon issue, Arnab. Can I ask you one thing to begin with, Arnab? Do you know what happened before those 10 seconds of what is being presented over here as sexual assault of a minor?
You're justifying
Can you tell me what was the conversation going on in the video?
I cannot believe you're actually justifying it. You're justifying it.
No, can you? No,
You're justifying it.
No.
You're justifying
don't
it.
twist.
No, are you justifying it?
I knew you would do
Deepika,
that.
are you
I knew you would do
what
that.
happened?
No,
Are
I
you
knew you would do
justifying
that.
the sexual assault
Watch the
on an
entire
11-year-old child
19
by
minutes
saying she asked for it? Are you justifying
You're not
it?
allowing me to talk.
No, are you
You're
justifying
not allowing
it?
me to talk.
Are you justifying
You're not allowing
it?
me
You
to
tell me,
talk
are you
right
justifying
now.
it? This
You
is
are
the
not
most
allowing me to
sickening
talk.
moment
Can you
I've
listen
seen
to
out
me?
here.
Can you
But
listen to
worse
me?
than that, you're justifying it.
Can you please listen
I'm asking
to me
you. I want to
completely
ask
before
you.
saying that I'm justifying it?
I'm asking. Of course, you're trying to justify. You're trying to build a narrative that will help you justify.
Happening in that room was a person asking a small child कि आपने नहाया है क्या? There was a small boy who was asked that question कि आपने नहाया है क्या? उसके बाद एक लड़की साइड में बोलती है something kunta on probably targeting to some other girl, because it happens, these conversations happen all the time in kids shows ki ye nahate nahi hai, whatever, and
What?
that's when Papan touches one girl on her cheek and then goes to this girl and then
what? And then what? Say no. And then what? I'm sorry. And then what? Complete your sentence. Complete your sentence. And then what? 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 If any girl, if any child, I find it appalling and beyond. I mean, I don't know. You are trying to build a justification. Tomorrow, viewers, remember. I say this with all seriousness, and Runa is on the debate. Runa, you're free to come in. 1 second. And then what? I tell you one thing. By this logic.
Arnab, Goswami, it is you and the entire media who's destroying this minor girl's life.
You have no right. You have no right to try and speak on behalf of any minor girl at all. First of all, understand. Now, Deepika, I gave you. I am so shocked today that you're actually sitting out here trying to build a defense for this. I will tell you 3 counter questions that I will ask you before I would welcome Runa into the debate. This is so heart-wrenching. This is so heart-wrenching. This is so heart-wrenching. You know something. R.K. Pachori sexually charges are that he sexually tried to exploit people in his own office, adult women, right? And he was getting away with it. The charge against Tarun Tejpal, which he's still fighting in court, was that he tried to force himself on someone working in his office. She's still fighting for it, and she's not a minor out here. In this case, it's a child, for God's sake. You're giving me a lead up to it. If any child is kissed, raped, or forcibly touched sexually, is that going to be acceptable as affection? I don't believe this.
That a child was sexually harassed and calling her a victim.
Yeah, sure, I don't agree with a 41-year-old man. A 41-year-old man. You tell me. I have a simple counter question for you. Unacceptable. And viewers, ask Amitabh Bachchan tonight why he won't open his mouth or his Twitter feed on this. Ask the Khans tonight why they will not talk about this. Ask Deepika Padukone, ask Ranveer and Farhan Akhtar. Ask the whole lot of them tonight why they won't speak about it. It is because they only want to protect their own. Runa Bhuiyan, she says today that there was nothing wrong with what happened. Runa, you wrote the letter. Tell her what's wrong.
Yeah. See, yes, I have written the letter. Arnab, seeing the video, honestly, I'm telling you, my blood boiled with rage. And I honestly feel that if our society is a sensitive society, then everyone's blood should boil with rage, because this is just not acceptable. Here we are talking about a minor girl who is a participant of a reality show. They are vulnerable kids, and this singer Papan, he's forcing himself on this little kid. And so it is very outrageous. We can't accept this. This is something which needs to be condemned at every stage.
You as a lawyer could have possibly once spoken to the parents of all these kids. That's the simplest thing that.
So what are the parents going to do?
I think you should also check what I think you should check what the act says. What the act says. It says.
Why don't you reach out to parents of all the kids?
Please. See, revealing the identity of the minor is definitely not warranted. You should see what the act says. The act says any person who has knowledge of such offense being committed on a minor child, they should report it. If in fact the act says if you are, after knowing this also, not reporting it, then you are liable for punishment. So it's a responsibility of all the citizens. I think when this video was going viral,
let us speak.
I have seen only some comments going around saying that this is wrong, but no one came up and lodged any complaint. I think
okay.
This is,
Runa, 1 second. Runa, 1 minute. I want Adwaita to come into the debate now. 1 second. Adwaita to come into the debate, and Sarthak can come into the debate. Mukesh, you can. Amit Lakhani, you can. Vikram Singh, you can. And I'm going to come across to all of you. I want to ask a simple question, Adwaita. I don't understand why she's getting so hysterically angry tonight. Deepika Narayan Bhardwaj, don't mind. If a 41-year-old man in a position of power
you get angry
is up in a allow me to complete. Allow me to complete. You want to ask tonight everyone watching the program what they think about a Bollywood star sexually assaulting an 11-year-old girl, and all the Bollywood personalities keeping their mouths mum on it? I want to ask you, Shan, why are you still taking part in that show? I want to ask Mr. Amitabh Bachchan why he's quiet on this tonight. It won't increase his Twitter following. What happened to the Khans? What happened to their conscience? What happened to these people? Where is Farhan Akhtar, who runs an organization called MAD, Men Against Rape and Discrimination? Has he seen this video? Why does he lose his voice? Where is Aishwarya Rai, Priyanka Chopra? How long does it take for a tweet to condemn what this man has done? The real subject tonight, you want to know what it is? The real subject is the hypocrisy of the Bollywood industry, which says one for all and all for one. One of us rapes, we'll all support the rapist. One of us assaults, we'll all support the assaulter. One of us is accused of an act of terrorism, we'll be mum. It's a mum industry. It's not a Bollywood industry. It's a mum industry. Not one Bollywood personality has the right to speak up tonight. For a child, a victim of assault, a word from them, and Deepika, you're building an argument. I can argue here, man. Which 41-year-old father?
Arnab, the real
no. And he says, you know what he says, Advaita? You know what he says? You know what he says? You know what his defense is? You know what his defense is? He shoots over the shoulders of this girl.
Camera angle.
Advaita is on the debate.
Her parents.
Don't spare this. This industry must not be spared.
Arnab, there are two important points.
Who have spoken very...
Two important points. We talk about low conviction rates when it comes to sexual assault cases. And now today we know why. We've had a live display of that. Because even when something is caught on camera, when it is there for the general public to view, even then it is called into doubt. So how do you think grown women are even going to fight and get convictions in sexual assault cases? This is the question of a child who cannot articulate that experience.
You personally
and this is, please, Deepika, let me finish. Please let me finish. Please, ma'am, let me finish. Please allow me the liberty to have say my piece, please. And secondly, I think the whole Me Too campaign, Arnab, when you question Bollywood, you do it rightly so. The whole Me Too campaign became a fashion statement that people picked up on.
Oh, yes.
But even pick up on the fact that someone like Meryl Streep was skewered for not speaking out against Weinstein. So let us not flinch at questioning the mighty and the heavyweights who make statements all the time when it suits them on their silence. Because when we talk about a rape culture in this country, we talk about this silence and this complicity and this abetment. And it's shameful that we are silent again when it comes to a child.
And not only is it shameful, I'd go further, and Tahira Hassan, I would say this tonight. Tahira Hassan, this is a shocking video that we have today of a celebrity, and you know what he's doing.
Yeah.
He is, let me put it plainly, he's forcing a kiss on an 11-year-old girl's lips by forcing himself on her inside his vanity van of a reality TV show. This video, you know what, sickens me, Sarthak, sickens me. It should sicken you too. It worries us for the children on the show, and it makes us say, don't spare Papon. And I'll tell you what, the visuals, Tahira, the visuals. You know, Mukesh, the visuals make my skin crawl. I play the visuals, I'm blurring the picture of the child because her identity must not be exposed. And that coward called Papon, who wants to shoot off her shoulders and now say the girl is not complaining, what is your problem? What kind of a logic is this? You say the girl is not complaining, what is your problem? You say that an 11-year-old girl's parents are not complaining, what is your problem? My problem is the fact that Papon, this Bollywood personality, not just invades the private space of a minor girl, Tahira. He rubs color on her face, he holds her by the jaw. Can I run the pictures, please? He forces himself on her. He forces himself on her. And I'm asking you tonight, viewers, why should he get away with sexual assault? Just because he's a celebrity of sorts? Because Bollywood will come out with this weak and foolish and stupid defense saying, Bollywood, we are the soft targets. What rubbish. Soft targets, that girl was the soft target. Tahira Hassan, that girl was the soft target. Yes, please, Tahira.
Deepika, no father can love his daughter the way he is doing. You can't say it is a fatherly love. Deepika, shame on you.
Shame on you, Deepika, for reporting it.
We all have seen he's caught doing it.
Another girl's father on.
You have seen that.
Post by another girl's father. Another participant's father. Can I read that? Can I read that? Do you want me to read that? There's a post by
No, I don't want. Let him say whatever he's saying. We as a citizen,
Tahira.
the law. PASO Act is there. We as a citizen are worried that these children are vulnerable. speaking against this Papon or other are not speaking, this does not mean Deepika. You cannot protect him. Shame on you. On the national channel, you are protecting.
No, ma'am. Investigation happen. Let the investigation happen, ma'am. There is already NCPCR has tweeted. NCPCR has tweeted they are looking into the complaint. Let the investigation happen. I don't understand.
Protecting molester?
Tahira.
You can have
You will never
shame on
understand
me, ma'am.
because you are on wrong side.
Shame on
You will
me.
never
But
understand.
I'm sorry. I believe in investigate.
11-year-old girl, you know, she was sexually assaulted, molested, and you are saying that
So you are saying basically anybody who is
rule of law, there is a POCSO Act, madam. Have you read that act?
One second. I saw the video. Now we've seen 1 minute. Just a minute. The argument presented here at this point of the debate is this. 1 second. Mukesh is on the debate. And I'd like to get Sarthak also on the debate. Amit Lakhani is on the debate. I think he's an activist from Delhi, and everyone can come on the debate. The argument presented, the strongest argument this side thinks they present tonight, Vikram Singh, is that who are you to complain? The father is not complaining. Now, suppose I were to present a very realistic argument. A father who does not complain, and I'd go so far to say, a father who does not complain that his minor daughter is being sexually harassed when a video is saying so, can do out of 3 situations. Either there is motive, or there is compulsion, or there is pressure. Right? Or the mindset may be wrong. Now, it is entirely possible, Vikram Singh, that the father of the child may feel today that that person is a famous Bollywood singer who might be in a position to influence the career of his talented daughter. It's as simple as that. Is that unlikely, Advaita, that person is in a position of power, and hence the father or the mother might say, or might be coerced to say, that compromise. Might be coerced to say compromise. That does not mean that what happened was not wrong. So I think it's the most ridiculous argument that you're presenting tonight, Deepika. It's the weakest argument. Deepika, don't present it again. Deepika, don't present that argument. Deepika and Advaita.
Argument by thinking that a father would think like that, Arnab.
Oh really? I want, and you tell me. I ask you a question. This is India. In India. Listen. Now what he's trying to say. I'm sorry. What he's trying to say in this foolish, stupid explanation of his, he says, I was brought up as a very. Please. You know every rapist in our country tomorrow will say, every rapist, this is such a dangerous argument that every rapist or sexual assaulter tomorrow, Advaita, will say that I'm not doing sexual assault, I'm showing affection, I'm not raping, I'm showing my love. And he says,
what is the implication that this child had consent? This child gave consent? Is that the counter argument? That this child gave consent, and if she didn't, then her father gave consent for her? I mean, is that the basis of the argument?
There is no element of consent.
No, what do you mean? Okay, no, 1 second. What do you say? There
is no element of consent, whether consensual or non-consensual.
How can there be a question of consensual or non-consensual when you're talking of an 11-year-old child? Have you people lost your mind? What are you saying here? What is the question of consent of an 11-year-old child? Apologize.
I'm not defending the.
This is the mindset of Bollywood. You will even blame an 11-year-old child. No, I don't know what you're saying. I'm saying in the video it is clear that the alleged sexual assault happened in the van of a reality TV show. And then after having done what he did, Vikram Singh, this pervert goes on to signal to a member of the crew that stop filming this Facebook Live. It was on Facebook Live. Why should such a blatant violation of a minor girl's bodily integrity be tolerated? This video is unforgivable. And what are you talking about?
Arnab,
do you even know what you're talking about out here?
Any longer.
Please, yes.
Nothing shocks and surprises us any longer. Number one, if there is an act of depravity, perversion, and an act of a predator unleashing himself on a helpless child, it is this. I know the body language of a pervert, and this Papon has indulged not only in an illegal activity, a perversion, but a pap, and he should be punished for his action. We cannot condone this action in any mixed gathering. There is an unwritten code of zero touch. No man shall ever touch a woman, whatever be the compulsion. And in this case, you can see the lust in his body language and the lust in his eyes. And those who choose to look the other way, I must say, as you very rightly said, the hallmark of cowardice is to be silent when it's your duty to speak out. And I fought and I impeached the Bollywood people for keeping silent when it was the
Bollywood
duty to speak out.
Bollywood will not
this
speak.
Helpless child.
Bollywood will not speak.
I bequeath the shame of this silence on the whole lot of them.
Bollywood has to be embarrassed on this.
The police would do well.
I'm telling you on this, and Sarthak, feel free to come in. Bollywood will only respond when its commercial interests are involved, when there is money to be made. That's the only time Bollywood will open its mouth. It should not lecture on anything anymore. It is most hypocritical. Bollywood will speak when its commercial interests are involved, and for no other reason. Was Papon apologetic, Sarthak? No, he wasn't. He says, I am the victim. Was he concerned about the girl? No, he wasn't. He was dancing after sexually assaulting her. Did you see that? Makes you feel good? Makes you feel good, huh? Amit Lakhani, makes you feel good, Sarthak, that he was dancing around? He was dancing around after doing the act of sexual assault. Did he? Yes. Did he show any guilt for the victim? For his action? No, he didn't.
But let me come in. Arnab, there is no doubt that.
And it's only in India, that this man would not be in jail tonight. Only in India. Only in India. Only in India that this man can hire a lawyer in Delhi. I am telling you, maybe the father of the girl cannot hire a lawyer. Runa, maybe we can look at it that way, Runa. Maybe Advaita, the father of the lawyer, may not have the resources.
Let me tell you.
We have a dubious record of failing our daughters.
I am not defending Papa.
Many ways where such a case is also taken as a mark of affection as well.
I am not.
No way.
I am not defending Papa.
Poxo majorly revolves around a good touch and a bad touch. Now you and me sitting in the studio cannot decide whether it is a good touch or a bad touch. It is not
ask Runaji and the Dwaitaji, who are well-informed ladies, whether it is appropriate for a father to touch a girl like this, his own daughter. I challenge all of you. Is it right for any father to touch his daughter like this? Ask Runaji. Ask Advaita. There are eminent ladies who say it is impossible.
There is a guru-shishya relationship.
The father may be under some.
The father is supporting.
Which father is supporting Papa? It is not that the father did not complain.
Sir, ask your conscience.
But the father is supporting Papa.
Which father would want the career of a child at the cost of molestation?
Who doesn't even know either of the parties, a third person has lodged this complaint.
Arnab had explained.
What is the intent of this third person? Whether it is out of vengeance, whether it is out of something else, whether it is an act of some kind of extortion or vengeance.
You want me to be straight with you? 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 Then I'll read out one tweet. I'll read out one tweet. Do not. I feel so upset today, viewers. I feel so upset today. And I want to read out this tweet. I want to read out this tweet. Viewers, it is only in India today. You may be a parent, may not be. You may have a young child, you may not. But I don't know today, I really don't know how you are quiet today. I run the pictures once again. I appeal, if nothing, for your conscience tonight. You were with me when we covered Nirbhaya. You were angry on occasions when a woman was assaulted in the manner that Nirbhaya was. All of us stood up and we said, never again in this country. But none of us ever ensured that people who did these things did not get away with it. You've seen powerful people get away. We fought every time. But this time, we cannot be quiet anymore, because the person who has carried out the assault has carried out the assault on an 11-year-old girl and gone ahead and justified it, viewers, by saying, I'm just an extremely affectionate man, Advaita, he says. I'm just an extremely expressive person. Deepika, he says that. Makes your flesh crawl when he says that.
Documentation of the merits of the case and detailed examination of the witnesses.
What are you saying? Okay, I want to hear the gentleman there. I want to hear the gentleman in Delhi. I want to debate with him. I want to debate with the gentleman, two gentlemen in Delhi, please. No, I want to debate. Runa, 1 second. Runa on the one side, two gentlemen in Delhi on the other. Viewers, okay, let's take this up. Let's take this up to the viewers tonight. And viewers, demand that Bollywood open its mouth tonight. Demand that Bollywood search whether it has a conscience or a spine. Yes, and what are you saying? I want to hear you. What are you saying? I want to hear you. What are you saying? I want to hear you. What are you saying? Tell me. What are you saying? Tell me.
I am saying that Papon himself uploaded the video in the Facebook.
So?
Is he going to plant an evidence against himself in national
Do you have any
Facebook?
sense of what you're talking about? Do you know what you're talking about?
Till
Number
the
one.
Yes, I know what I'm talking about.
Number one.
Yes,
Number one.
I'll answer all your questions.
Number one. First, number one. Don't go to number two. Stay on number one. You saw the video that sickens you? Makes you feel good? Wait 1 second. I have to ask you something. I want to ask you something.
Seen the video.
I want to ask you something, sir. Will you listen to me?
I've seen the blood video.
Will you listen to me? 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 Will you listen to me?
How do you know that?
You listen to me first.
You.
I'm asking you a question first. Listen to me.
Yes.
My thing to you is, I'm not going to ask you how old you are. I presume that you are somewhere around this fellow's age. Whatever, any case. Would you take an 11-year-old girl? I'm asking you. You understand? You hear me? I'm asking you. Will you hold an 11-year-old
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Will you hold an 11-year-old girl like this? Like this, right? Pull her towards you.
I will not hold.
No, I'm asking. No, 1 second. 1 second.
I'll not do that.
1 second. Would you, and especially if this 11-year-old girl, suppose you were a teacher, and this 11-year-old girl was in your class. Okay? Simple question. And in this country, we know how many children are sexually exploited in schools. I'm asking you today, would you take an 11-year-old girl who's going to a school and allow a 41-year-old teacher to hold her like this, pull the girl towards her, forcibly kiss her, right? On her lips, and then turn around and say, this is the, what is it? Guru Shiksha Parampara. Guru Shiksha Parampara? What an idiot! He says Guru Shiksha Parampara. Advaita, and these Bollywood, I'm telling you one more thing, this don't, no, 1 minute today, enough, I demand that Bollywood tell me it has a voice tonight. Where are you, Mr. Bachchan? Where are you? I'm telling you, whether Bachchan or Kans or XYZ or whatever, or Priyanka Chopra, Akshay Kumar, any of them, where are they tonight? Don't they know him? Don't they know he's part of that industry? And I'm asking you, I go back to my question. Would you do that? What I just described that man did. Advaita, am I wrong to ask that question, Vikram Singh? Am I wrong to ask that question, that would the gentleman protecting and defending?
There will be protests outside schools, Arnab. If by the same people who are defending this singer, there would be protests outside those schools if those children, if their children were in schools where teachers were taking these kind of physical liberties with their children.
I will never do that, but if somebody does that to a member of my family, I will immediately go and register a case in the police station. The moment the father is saying that no offense is made out, that means Papon is not guilty of the commission of the crime. You have to understand what is the intention.
Oh God, that is no argument. That is no argument.
Father may be ignorant, under threat.
Which father will want her daughter to be in national television at the cost of her character?
Nobody, don't you dare contort the argument. How dare you? Don't you dare twist it. 1 minute, Advaita. Don't you dare twist it. Nobody blames the girl. You talk about sensitivity. What a rubbish argument you're presenting. Don't you know that we have concealed her identity? We've not shown her face. Don't you dare try and twist it argument. There is a limit to how much you want to twist it. Come on, have a conscience, man. You're a citizen of India. By this logic, should I blank out and repeal the POSCO Act, laws on rape? Should I repeal them? Should I repeal the laws on sexual harassment? Because I'll say everything. There is no rape, it is expression. There is no sexual assault, it is affection. What rubbish? What rubbish are you talking about? In his statement, my God. What are you arguing?
That will not be decided in studio.
You know something, in a statement he says, listen, check your facts and your logic.
You
check your facts and your logic. You check your facts and your logic. In his statement he says, I feel like I'm being victimized for no fault of mine. I am asking you, sir, you, do you understand me? I am asking you, answer my question, I'm asking you. He's dragging a girl and forcing a kiss on her face, no fault?
It has to be pointed out.
That is a fault. Nobody is saying that this is not a fault.
So, but if the father doesn't complain, it's okay. No, but if the father doesn't complain, it's okay.
There are WhatsApp pedophile groups.
You said that. You said that. Tahira is on the debate. What are you shouting about now, Deepika?
There are people who are defending the contents of that video. This is not.
Why is saying again and again the bizarre statement? Father hasn't complained. Let him not. We as a citizen are worried for the security of these children who are vulnerable, who take part in this reality shows and all. You know, and the people like him who are protecting molesters, we must take on head on to these people.
Deepika.
Because that's why the violence against the women and minor children are rising. Because they are protecting to the molesters like that. Every time they come out and start protecting them. Shame on you. How can you protect the Papon? Have you seen the video? Do you think it is a fatherly love? Shame on you.
Fatherly love? This is fatherly love?
Right to talk like that.
Do you know what is happening in the entire video? Have you seen the entire video?
Take the action.
Have you seen the entire video? Do you know how the conversation starts? Do you know why he's wearing his
shamelessly
face?
he's
Do you know
protecting.
they're talking about kids taking baths? Do you know that?
Kids taking a bath?
No father expresses his love like that. Deepika, no father shows the love like that to his daughter.
Please reverse the video.
Deepika, this is not a way to show the love.
The entire video, Mr. Goswami.
To his daughter.
Please play the.
No way to express the love. You people are protecting this molester. That's why the violence against the women.
I want to, Deepika, since you are taking that view, I have a question for you, and Vikram Singh can come in on this aspect as well. 1 minute, no, 1 minute. First of all, I want to tell you one thing. Listen to me. First of all, I'm not going on guidelines for television shows. I'm not talking about Supreme Court verdicts. I'm not saying it's prima facie against the law. I have a simple question tonight, viewers, simple question, and it should be heard tonight. And my question is this, Vikram Singh. I want to know which Indian father shows his love for his daughter by kissing her on the lips. Simple.
There is an unwritten code of maintaining dignified and respectable distance.
And he's not even the father.
All brothers and all fathers.
Appalling.
All of us belong to society that they maintain respectable distance.
Appalling.
No father
Appalling argument,
in this inappropriate manner. And it is uncalled for. I really don't know.
It's a list of shallow excuses, blatant lies, and celebrity status that allow people to get away with these offences.
And unpardonable if a father were to do a thing like that. Tahira ji has said that in unequivocal terms and absolute clarity that no father, a dignified father, would do a thing like that. I am really shocked why this perversion, this debauchery, this lechery is being condoned and defended. This is indefensible. And if the supposed father is there, all the more reason that he should be named.
Can we not just come together on this? Can we not come together on this? No, I want to know. I just want to know, Vikram Singh and the two gentlemen around you. I want to tell you what is the problem. What is the problem? Why can't we? I understand. No, 1 second. Just 1 minute. I understand that you fight about Nirav Modi. 1 second. This country fights about Nirav Modi. This country fights about caste. This country fights about Ayodhya. This country fights about everything, but this country can't come together. Advaita, it shocks me. An 11-year-old girl is sexually exploited by a pervert in a position of power. Vikram Singh, this country can't come together on that, and I'm saying it tonight, and that's why I'm naming the stars. If this nation looks away tonight, I'm saying it will happen again and again and again and again and again till it becomes the norm. And one day will come when people will do this on the streets to young girls out there, and they will say, you know what, if a 41-year-old Bollywood singer can get away with it, why not me? Why can't I do this to a girl at a bus stop or anywhere else outside?
Why not me?
So people who have known Papon for 41 years, people who have known Papon for 41 years,
people who
things
know what that the society mandates us to do and not beyond. There is a clear Lakshman Rekha. There is a clear Lakshman Rekha.
Listen, I will tell you one thing today. I will tell you, Deepika, don't give me this number of people who have known Papon. Can I say one thing to you for your kind information? Don't give me that silly argument. I have known Papon. He comes from my state. He sings in a language that I understand. I know his family. We knew his father. We knew him in college. You want to know more? But that will not stop me from saying that what he has done is unacceptable. So don't give me that argument. Don't give me that argument. And I want to tell you one more thing today. I want to tell you the truth today. Vikram Singh, I want to tell you the truth. I spoke today to some people and I told them, you people in the media, why don't you make this an issue? You people in the media, I said to some other people, some journalists, Vikram Singh, I said to them, when they said to me that Papon is trying to reach out and say that, you know what, can you play down the story? I said, absolutely not. Why would we? I said, but why are you playing out the story? Why are you playing it down? You know what they said? Vikram Singh, should I tell you the truth? They said, you know what? This fellow comes and sings.
Go ahead.
Comes and sings at events for our channels. He's available when we do shows.
Well, nothing shocks and surprises us any longer.
No. And that's
Nothing
what therefore
shocks and
tells me,
surprises us any longer.
Advaita, therefore I draw the conclusion. No, therefore I draw the conclusion. No, sorry. Therefore I draw the conclusion. I draw the conclusion that because this individual, I'm sorry.
All the people who saw what was happening.
Because that's why I say today, Advaita, that unfortunately in this country,
invite those people
unfortunately in this country,
who were witness.
Unfortunately in this country,
please invite those people.
Let me say it again. Unfortunately in this country, Advaita, there are commercial interests involved even when it comes to the sexual assault of an 11-year-old girl. So Papon will say, don't you forget, I sing for your channel, I come for your events, I don't charge you money then. So now, you know, would you just look the other way while I sexually exploit this 11-year-old child? And that's what we do. And then he will hire a lawyer. That girl can't do that. That girl is not a celebrity, neither is her father. Neither the girl nor the father will go for TV shows. This man is in an influence of position to influence. The girl is not. Is it not apparent to you?
Father, have you spoken to the parents?
The girl, have you seen the video?
Spoken to the parents.
What do you mean spoken to the parents? Have you seen the video?
Have you spoken to the
Again, you are
parents?
going on and on.
Have
I
you
cannot.
spoken to the
If you look away from this will happen again.
Have you spoken to the
Vikram
judges
Singh,
on
I'm
the
saying
show?
it with all my heart,
Why,
Mukesh, hear
Arnab?
me tonight.
Why?
You look away tonight,
It's
this
a
will happen
legitimate
again.
question.
This is our
What
moment.
we have seen, Arnab, is enough. It is incontrovertible evidence before carried evidence, and any court would subscribe to the conviction of this man. And I need not speak to anyone. What we have seen on tape, on video, is good enough an evidence for his conviction. And to say that this man has commercial interest and will have us, I really don't know to what mess we have made a bigger mess of our lives and our conscience. The time has come to rise above commerce, rise above the laws of economics, rise above and be accountable to your conscience, ma'am. Deepika ji, this is not going to take us very far. The time has come to rise above commercial interest and the laws of economics. Punish them. A resolute nation must stand and ensure his conviction that he goes to jail. And no pervert like Papan must be outside the jail. You should have zero tolerance. And to the contrary, you have such wonderful people defending Papan and his pap. This is absolutely unacceptable, ma'am. Please, when you go back home today, please introspect. Please listen to the voice of your conscience, and I'm sure your conscience will prick for the stand that you have taken today. Please take a principled stand, and the principled stand that there is no place for people like Papa. There is no place for people like Papa.
I'll tell you, Deepika. I'll know, Mukesh. I'll tell you one thing. Mukesh, I'll tell you one thing. There was a God man. There was a fake God man. There was a fake God man who went around trying to threaten a law and order situation if the action against him, which was the charge of rape, would be acted upon. At that point of time also I had said, let this man not use the Hindu religion to justify an act of rape. And I tell you today, Deepika, I tell you today, what you're saying and doing today is unacceptable. Today, an 11-year-old girl may not be in a position to fight back, but if we don't fight back for her, then we are equally complicit. I thank you all. I have a breaking news story on the other side, but we won't stop following up on this story. See you at 10 p.m. in a few minutes.